my dear children. Welcome to the online science class. So, my dear children, how are you all? I hope you are fine and you are safe. So, my dear children, in the previous class, we have completed our fourth chapter, right? So, I hope you have completed what are the notes I have sent you. So, copy your notes, okay? So, first chapter home test you have written, right? So, second chapter home test will be on next week, okay? So, get ready and prepare for the exam, okay? So the next Monday you are going to have your second home test on chapter 2. Like this chapter you read and learn the one word question, then read the question answer. Within the question answer I will take the one word question and read the textbook and read the important words in the textbook, okay? So the next Monday you will be having your next home test, okay? If you have any doubt you can call me or you can text me, okay? So if you have any doubt we can discuss in the Zoom interaction class, okay? So other students can understand, so they will feel very shy to ask the doubt, so they can understand some more, okay? So all of you attend the Zoom interaction class. In the Zoom interaction class only we can discuss about the topic and we can learn more thing related to the topic, okay? So today we are entering into a new chapter, okay? So take your textbook, okay? It's somewhat interesting topic, okay? So today we are entering into a new chapter, chapter 5, okay? So two more lessons are more. Chapter 5, natural resources, okay? So what are the natural resources you have known? Natural resources, yeah, gold, silver, platinum, soil, so many natural resources are there, right? So in this chapter, we are going to learn about how they are getting from, what are the types of natural resources, how we can use it, okay? So take your textbook, we will go into the lesson, okay? So we know that Earth is the only planet where we can live, right? It's a that support the life, okay? So there are so many resources which is essential for our survival, right? So first one, Earth atmosphere have oxygen, which is essential for human beings and animal to breathe, right? And carbon dioxide for plant, which helps in the process of photosynthesis. So 3/4 of our Earth is covered by water. As we know that 3/4 of the Earth is covered with water. So water, for what are the purpose we are using water? Cooking, cleaning, drinking, bathing, all the purpose we are using water, right? And we are using water to cultivate the plants also, right? So plants also require water for their growth, as well as the animals also need water for their growth, okay? So earth is rich in, the soil is rich in large amount of nutrients, right? So we have learned in the first semester, and this in this semester also we have learned that the plant will absorb the nutrient from the soil, so the nutrients are present in the soil which helps them to grow, okay? So we get food from the plants and animal, okay? So substance called minerals, okay? Minerals are naturally present in, so where are the minerals present? So minerals are present in rock, deep within the earth surface. It is present in the rock, okay? Mostly it is present in the rock and within the earth surface, okay? So these minerals are used for making ornament, utensil, fuel and so on. So totally earth is the place where there is a resources which is essential for the human being is present, okay? Then there are two types of resources. One is renewable resources and the other one is non-renewable resources, okay? Renewable resources and non-renewable resources, okay? So what is renewable resources? Renewable resources mean we can use it, okay? There is no limit for that, okay? So it cannot finish. It's something, if you take a cup of water, if you drink the cup will be empty, right? So likewise, not like that, we can use it, okay? It is present everywhere, we can use it. It should not be exhausted, mean it should not be finished, okay? So they are constantly produced in the environment, so it can be renewed. We can reuse it, we can renew it, okay? Like the air, okay, we can renew it. For example, solar energy. Solar energy, how they are producing solar energy? From the sunlight, they are using some panel for getting this, absorbing the solar energy, and they use this energy for electricity, right? Then wind energy, wind blow in the environment, right? So this wind help the windmill to rotate, and there we are getting current. So these are renewable resources. It should not be exhausted. Okay, there's no limits for the usage. Okay, it should not be exhausted. That is called renewable resources. So renewable resources means it should not be exhausted. Okay, it should not run out. Okay, do you understand? Okay, then non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources means there are limit for the usage. If it is run out, we cannot renew it. Okay, so non-renewable resources, those that cannot be easily renewed after the usage. Okay, so for example, we are using petroleum nowadays. So many vehicles are there, right? So we are using so many large amount of petroleum for our usage, right? So within 10 years there is no petrol for the usage. Okay, like nowadays we are using more and more vehicle, and we are getting more and more petroleum. Now we are wasting it, right? So after 10 years there is no petroleum for our usage. Okay, so it takes millions and millions of years to produce the petrol. It is a natural substance, right? So it takes millions and millions of years to produce. Okay, since so many types of their coal, petroleum. Okay, so so those are, we cannot be able to renew. They can run out at a certain limits. Okay, so these are the two types of resources. What are the two types of resources? Renewable resources and non-renewable resources. And then importance of natural resources. So what are the importance of natural resources? Natural resources mean land, water, forest, sunlight, air, mountain. Okay, so these are very important for our existence on the earth, right? Then apart from this, so many are natural substances are there which is essential for our living. Okay, so we are going to learn about that. First one is plant. Okay, so plants also, it's a living thing, and it produce their own food, right? So we are depending upon the plant for fruits, vegetable, right? So we are depending upon the plant for all the aspect. We are depending upon the plant. Think, we are getting fruits from that, we are getting vegetable from that, we are getting spices from that, then we are then door, lock, bench, desk. So we are depending everything, the things we are using in an everyday, we are depending upon the plants. Okay, so plant taking carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, right? So we are using that oxygen to breathe, right? So plant produce fruits and vegetable which we are using as food. Then we are getting cereals, pulses, grain, and other variety of food which is obtained from the plants. Then so many medicines also prepared from the plant which is help to cure diseases, right? Then plant decay. Okay, after a certain period of time the plant will decay and it will become the organic matter of the soil. Okay, this decayed plant again help the other plant to grow. Okay, so plant take the nitrogen, right? Plant absorb the nutrient. What nutrient? It's a nitrogen. Okay, from the soil provided by the organic matter. If a plant dies, it becomes an organic matter, and to help to promote the growth of the other plant. Okay, so it gives some nutrients to the other plant. Okay, then trees provide a shelter for the animal, right? Birds will build their nest in the trees, so it is a shelter for the animals. Then we are using wood to make houses, other things for our essential needs, right? So plants and trees are the essential part of our environment and essential part of our life, right? So we are using more number of trees for our usage, so we need to plant more trees also, right? Is that so? We are using so many plants for our furniture making, fruits and vegetables, so we need to plant more and more trees for our green environment, right? So you can take a resolution during your birthday, you can plant a tree. Okay, and you should take care of the tree and until it grows up. Okay, at a certain particular age it will grow on their own. Okay, so you when your birthday, you are giving chocolates, sweets, to so many your friends and your relatives, right? At a particular time you can plant a tree. Okay, a tree in your home or in a particular place where there is no plant. Okay. Okay, the next one is animals. Okay, so animals also helpful to us, right? So we are getting meat, milk, egg, so many types of useful product from the animal, right? So animals are useful to human beings in many ways. So human beings, we are using milk, egg, meat for our food. Okay, that is get from the animals. Then sheep gives us wool, right? Sheep wool we get from the sheep, and silkworm produces silk, right? So then oxen which helps in the agriculture, it helps to farmers, right? So it helps them to sow the seeds, it helps them to grow the crops, okay? Then horses, camels, cows, so these are used as a transportation, right? Camels is used in the transport vehicle in the desert area. Now so like plant animals also useful for the human beings. Okay, this is a normal topic you already have learned in the first chapter, it's repeating again. Okay, the next one is water. So water is a very very important essential part in our life, right? So water support the life system, right? Our life system is supported by water, right? Then plant use water for their manufacturing of food, and we need, and animals needs water to drink, right? Some animals live in water, fish, frog, crocodile, they live in water, right? So some animals they find their food in the water, right? They find their food in the water. Okay, so water is also an essential part in our life. Okay, so water also help to generate electricity. Okay, water power station is there, which also help us to generate the electricity, hydroelectricity. Put a line, water also help to generate hydroelectricity. Put a line in your textbook, my dear children, take a pencil and put a line in the water also help to generate hydroelectricity. So that hydroelectricity is a renewable source of energy. Hydroelectricity is a renewable source of energy. So put a line below the sentence. Okay, it is also a renewable source of energy. We are storing the water, right? So we are getting rain and we are getting water. So at a particular space, if there is a equipment for observing the, sorry, making the hydroelectricity part, then that's a renewable resource. We can make it as our need. Okay, so when water bodies are polluted, okay, so if the water bodies are polluted, we will not be getting clean water for our living, right? So farmers use pesticide, insecticides for their crops, right? So this will mix with the water and they enter into the water bodies. So this will affect the living things that are living in the water, right? So and that nowadays we are using insecticide, pesticide for the crops in our home, right? So that will enter into the sand and they will enter into the underground water, and it will become polluted. Okay, so when the garbage, so many of them are dumping their garbage in the water body, so animals living in the water body will suffer, right? The plastic bags are there. I saw one news before 2 days ago. Okay, so there's a news regarding the pollution, water pollution. So many of them nowadays we are using mask in large quantity, right? So they dump the mask waste in the sea water. Okay, so one tortoise is stuck inside the mask. Okay, the tortoise face is covered by the mask. Okay, the tortoise cannot be able to remove that mask and it suffers a lot. Okay, at last finally it came to the seashore. Okay, it came to the seashore, and some officers came to see and they helped to remove the mask. Okay, after that only the tortoise is relieved and they return to their origin place. So from that you can understand how we are polluting our environment, how we are polluting our water bodies. Okay, so because of our mistakes so many living things are affecting, right? So we are using insecticide, we are using pesticide, and we are dumping garbage into water bodies, right? So we are connecting the waste water pump into the water body. So one mistake made a huge harmful effect on other living thing. Okay, so this waste are not dumped by me, that dumped by you or me. Okay, so it is dumped by the people who are taking care of the waste material. They're dumping the waste into the water bodies and they are dumping the waste in the sea. Okay, so the living things which are living in the sea, okay, the living organisms which are living in the sea are affected by the waste material. Okay, then nowadays the waste materials are dumped into near the roadside area, and so many cows, so many sheep are eating that plastic bag. Okay, this will also affect their growth. Okay, So we need to keep, it's our duty to keep a clean environment. Okay, so we need to preserve and clean water. So if you are keeping the environment clean, we will get a clean and peaceful need for our life. Okay, so the next one is air. So air is the one of the most important thing that is essential for our life. Without air there is no life. Okay, so oxygen is essential for us. We need oxygen to breathe, and plant need carbon dioxide to prepare their food, and air also helps in water cycle, right? So when the cool air in the upper atmosphere, the water vapor comes now, so the air will take them to the clouds and it will not condense and it will fall as the rain. So air take place in the best part in the water cycle. So air also help in many other ways. For example, we can fill the air in the tire of the vehicle, so which is help us to travel through the long distance. Then from the air only, from wind we are getting the solar wind energy. Okay, so all the essential things are provided by our environment, but we need to protect our environment. Okay, but not we, you people need to protect the environment. Okay, so you are a growing up kids, you need to preserve your environment, you need to take care of your environment. Okay, so this is enough today. We will finish it here. So we will finish the remaining part in our next class. Okay, I will send the notes today. Copy it in your notebook. If you have any doubt, we will discuss in the Zoom interaction class, or you can call me or text me. Okay, so my dear children, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.